friends, it's Nancy, and I turned on the camera before I looked for my stickies. Silly Nancy. Anyway, we're back to work on these journals again. I beg your pardon, I'm just reaching for stickies. I don't know where my stickies went. Anyway, we're getting down. We're getting down there. So for this one, we want a tea-dyed sheet of paper, a tea-dyed sheet of grid paper, and a long, narrow sheet of any book page. I was just looking for like a long landscape book, and I fell upon this music book, and I thought, oh, that's perfect. So I'm going to fold these into more or less thirds. Okay. This is page 6. Oh, come on, Nancy. 7. 68 and 69. Then we want the grid paper. So grid paper is more or less 8.5 inches tall, so the right height for this book. I'm just going to cut it off at 9 inches. Wow, is that ever crooked? And it is going to be crooked. That's okay. All right. So this is going to be page 8. Nine. 66 and 67, right? Yeah, I think so. And last but not least, we've got a sheet of tea-dyed paper. Again, it's going to be in the neighborhood of 8.5 inches tall. So I'm just going to cut it off at about 9. This one's really grungy. So this will be page 10. $11. 64. 65. So it will look like 6, 8, 10. Okay. So let's start with page, this one. So on the front here, I think I want to do a little fabric flip. I'm probably gonna have to iron. I think what I'll do, I'll piece that wide. And then, ooh, I've got this. I'm gonna have to do some cutting there. Where is my... Oh, I'm looking right at it. Get her together, Nance. Get her together. I'm not going to tear this. I'm going to straighten it up. So how is everybody? I don't even know what day it is. That's Catherine's job to remind me every day what day it is. She's so funny. Now I'm going to make her all emotional and get all mushy and say what, how, and I'm being serious here, being completely genuine, how grateful I am that I have her in my life. And it's funny how you can, you know, become friends over the internet and grow so close. We talk every day. Neither of us makes any plans without consulting with the other. I'm just looking for... you know, we know each other's secrets and woes and secret joys. When we just get along so well and have so much in common, we've already decided that when we're old, we're just going to get move into the same nursing home together. I'm going to shorten this a bit. I don't think it needs to be that long. I might be able to stand it. I was thinking I wouldn't be able to stand it without ironing it, but I think we're going to be okay. I think I want a different lace. I am not happy with that at all. Not a bit. What have I got over here? Some things you just have to look at and think about. Now, I could very well be okay with that. Just trim a little more off. Okay, and honestly, I might not need another piece. This one's kind of fun. Definitely need to be ironed though. Definitely. I'm going to try out all of them, aren't I? I didn't think that was going to tear. I don't know why I did think she's going to tear. Yeah, okay, that I'm okay with. I'm going to do a little sewing. Is there anything else I need to do to this that involves sewing? Yes, but it's a little more than I'm prepared to do right now. Let me iron. I gotta iron or I'm gonna go crazy. So here's what I went with. And I zigzagged across the top. And I just added a little button here. Just sort of weigh it down and add some interest. And now I have to apologize because I went ahead and did the next thing without turning on the camera. What I used here was a German word card and a vintage gift tag, and I just inked them up a bit, layered one slightly over the other, and then zigzagged across the top. The idea being that that can be a tuck spot. Just double checking, make sure that's all I wanted to do. That seems to be all I wanted to do. So now we have the grid paper. Unfortunately, mine's not a grid on both sides, but So what I'm going to do is add another tuck spot here. Just looking to see if I have anything in my box of treasures. These seem a little small. I think that'll work. This is a greeting card that I salvaged from an old scrapbook, an old college scrapbook. I could go with something smaller, for sure. I'm gluing the front to the back because this is like a paperweight. I'm going to trim the top off a bit. Yeah, I'll take a little off the side. That's the furnace making all that noise. Actually have the I can't think of what it's called. The thing where the air comes up. I actually have that closed because I don't like it hot in here, that's for sure. I'm just going to tack this down in the corner with a little glitter glue. Okay. Give that a little stitchy stitchy. And that's what that looks like. Okay, we're done with that. Now we're on to this page. And what I want to do is make a pocket that goes here on this page. I was going to use this picture. But then I thought, no. Probably a pretty good size though. Maybe slightly narrower. Probably decorate this with a little something. It's not what I thought I would do, but I kind of like that. Yeah, I don't understand this. I'm not sure which way it's supposed to go. I may never use that. He's so cute. It's not time for you to come out yet, puppy dog. Okay, I'm gonna go with poinsettia. There we go. A little bit of glue. gonna give this a little stitch. This definitely needs a word snippet. I forget about these stickers. I'm going with joyous anticipation. All right. Pages 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Where these stitches are. That's better. Okay, let me clear the decks and I'll show you what we did in the other 4 journals. Before I show you the finish, I want to go through making the page for the pink one, making the long narrow book page that has the tuck spot here. So I've cut a piece of oh, it's cardstocky weight. I'm going to ink that first. Now, I've got one of those stencils from the Michaels package that I got. I think that's going to work. I need some tape. Got carried away there, Nancy. I just thought it would pop through. Not so much. Well, this is frustrating. Wow. I think I've chosen the most difficult one. Oh, let me save you from this torch. Okay, I brought it in a little bit. Now prepare yourself for the portion of the video where everything goes wrong. So, what I want to do is put some modeling paste here. I'm going to use a little bit of this delicate surface painter's tape, just so I don't hit any of the edges. I'm going to cut this in half. This was not cheap. Well, not as cheap as I am. Okay. See how close that edge is to the stencil? I get monkeying around and I will have modeling paste everywhere. And it won't look pretty. There we go. Okay, just going to turn this around. Let's see how it goes. This is very much Google and watch somebody else do this because I haven't got a clue. Looks like I'm putting it on pretty thick, doesn't it? Oh, please, 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 please work. Oh, I'm so anxious. Now, I don't think I'll be able to reuse this. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it turned out not bad. For a first try. Okay. I'm going to set that aside to dry. Let's have a look. So, in the nature woodsy, I did some more texture paste here. And then this was all just one piece of card, and I didn't like it, so I tore this piece out, put in some scraps of embossed paper that I had. These are actually vintage envelopes that I soaked stamps off, and the torn scraps look so good, I just embossed them. I like how it turned out. Okay, and this page for the tuck spot, I used an antique postcard, and it had a big crack running right down the middle. So I reinforced it with some paper, and I think it looks super cute. Here we have fabric flip. I don't know. I'll bring the button up so you can see it. It sort of reminds me of a snowflake. So I just stitched that on there. Then for this tuck spot, I used a vocabulary card and then this antique gift card and a teeny tiny microscopic letters on the back of this. It says Denison, USA. And I used a little bit of silk embroidery ribbon to put through the hole. So that's that one. I'm getting pretty full. Here's the pink one. This turned out good. I stitched it on. This is a cutout from the Stamperia pack. I used some antique lace, a couple of pink fabrics, and I stitched this pretty little button on. And this is crocheted lace, so it's rickrack, but they've gone into the bumps of the rickrack to crochet trim around it. Super cute. I used avocado dyed paper. Here's another cut from the pack, the Stamperia pack, and I just added a little tab up at the top of this pretty lace. Gosh, I don't have any of this in the right order. There we go. Here's Mary. I've got this upside down. There, that's better. This was a cutout from a different paper collection. I don't know. I don't recognize it. Maybe you do. I think I got it at the thrift store. This is a vintage card I just stitched on there. Here is my fabric flip, and I stitched a couple of gold colored buttons there. This has got gold as well on the leaves and fruit. And here's a little vintage gift tag. I stitched it on, put a little bit of this gold lace through it. And last but not least, here's our Merry and Bright. This is from Tim Holtz wallpaper. Worn wallpaper pack. This little greeting, it came from a card making kit that I got at a thrift store, I'm sure. Here's a little tuck spot. I used fabric for this, the first Noel, and attached to just some paper, just to make it a little firmer, and added some ink to darken up the edges. Some lace. I added a big mother of pearl button there, and some gingham. Oh, what are you doing back there? You don't belong there. I was probably looking for that or something. And in here, I made another tuck spot, and it says, present with, grant, pour out. So I've got it, this is a vocabulary card. I've got it sticking up just a bit to be a tab. And this Santa, he came from a vintage Christmas card that I just fussy cut. It looks like he's pouring out gifts. So there's that one. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today with this part 8. 2 more pages to go. We're going to use a scrapbook paper and another tea-dyed, maybe a lined paper or vintage lined paper. All right. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.